Howdy, neighbor, howdy, get out and come right in. Make a bowl of gravy, sop your biscuits in. Boil a pot of coffee and bakery patty. Cook enough country ham to feed 100 men.
And now, in color, it's the Porter Wagoner Show, starring Porter Wagoner and the Wagonmasters, with Speck, Rhodes, and Dolly Parton, and special guest Bobby Bear, bringing you your favorite songs and stars of the Grand Ole Opry.
We're so glad to see you, been wondering how you've been. Everybody's feeling fine, let the fun begin.
Slim, you're
Then you swish him around and then take him out of that, boy.
Oh, mercy. You made me forget how I was going to introduce you now, you know.
Here's an old boy so hot across the country with country music, ladies and gentlemen. They've even got his bus driver as a legend now. Porter Wagoner. Porter.
How you done? Where's that gal with the red dress on? Some folks call her Dinah. Stole my heart away from me, way down North Carolina. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. I always wear a great big smile, never do look sour. Travel all over the country, picking by the hour. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. The little bee sucks the blossom, the big bee gets the honey. I do all the singing, Don Howser gets the money. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Don, pay close attention to this verse. It's got a great message in it, my boy. Walk and talk, Susie. Walk and talk, Susie. Walk and talk, Susie. Walk and talk, Susie. Take me back, Tulsa. I'm too young to marry. Take me back, Tulsa. I'm too young to marry. Oh! Well, a great big howdy and welcome to the show. I think we've got some real interesting things lined up for you today. First of all, I'm loaning out my guitar and treat it with tender care. My special guest today is a boy that the Wagonmasters and I admire and love an awful lot in country music. He's a wonderful guy and a great artist. Let's make him welcome Bobby Bear. How about it?
The years creep slowly by, Lorena. Snow is on the grass again. The sun is sinking low, Lorena. Frost is where the flowers have been. The music's sad and low, Lorena. Happy sounds have left the day. The music softly plays, Lorena, where once it rang so loud and gay. I hardly feel the snow, Lorena. I know this darkness soon will pass. We'll sing our songs again, Lorena, and you'll be in my arms at last. Yes, you'll be in my arms at last. Thank you for
good,
the
Bobby.
guitar, Porter.
That's fine. Man, that's a beautiful song. Kind of sad,
Thank you.
but so pretty.
It's one of the most popular songs during our Civil War.
That's
It really
great,
was.
man. That's
Thank you.
That's fine, Buck. Thank you. That's one of Buck's own numbers, and I want to show you a picture of this. We're awful proud of this. Buck has been with me for a long time on the show, and I know you're going to want to add this to your collection. It's his new album on Boone Records, and it's got some of the finest picking that you ever heard in it. Right now, I want you to meet the little lady on our show. You know, Miss Norma Jean, that's been with us for many, many years, had to leave our show because we work so much on the road and do so many TV shows to kind of have a little time at home for our personal life. And I looked at a long time and thought of many, many folks that we all liked and thought that you would like. And here's a little gal that I know you're going to really learn to love because she's a fine singer and one of the finest little gals that I've ever met. Let's give her a great big welcome as she sings a song that she had a big hit on called Dumb Blonde. She ain't no dumb blonde, though. Pretty Miss Dolly Parton. How about it?
Don't try to cry your way out of this. Don't try to lie, or I'll catch you in it. Don't try to make me feel sorry for you. Just because I'm blonde, don't think I'm dumb, 'cause this dumb blonde ain't nobody's fool. When you left, you thought I'd sit and you thought I'd wait and you thought I'd cry. You called me a dumb blonde. Well, somehow I lived through it, and you know if there's one thing this blonde has learned, blondes have more fun. You flew too high off of the ground. It's stormy weather and had to come back down. Well, I found new thread for my old spoon. And just because I'm blonde, don't think I'm dumb, 'cause this dumb blonde ain't nobody's fool. When you left, you thought I'd sit and you thought I'd wait and you thought I'd cry. You called me a dumb blonde. Well, somehow I lived through it, and you know if there's one thing this blonde has learned, blondes buy more peroxide. You flew too high off of the ground. It's stormy weather and had to come back down. Well, I found new thread for my old spoon. Just because I'm blonde, don't think I'm dumb, 'cause this dumb blonde ain't nobody's fool.
Mighty fine, Dolly. Come on over a minute. That is mighty, mighty nice.
Thank you.
Thank you a lot. And welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
We're going to really enjoy working with you, and you wrote so many fine songs and sang so pretty, so we'll look forward to having you around a long, long time.
Well, I hope to be, and thank you very much.
We're mighty glad to have you. Miss Dolly Parton, and she records for the Monument Recording Company, and fine little gal. Want to do one for you now that we had out here a while back. It's called The Green, Green Grass of Home. The old hometown looks the same as I step down from the train. And there to meet me is my mama and papa. And down the road I look, and there runs Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they've all come to meet me. Arms are reached, smiling sweet. It's so good to touch the green, green grass of home. The old house is still standing, though the paint is cracked and dry. And there's that old oak tree that I used to play on. Down the lane I walk with my sweet Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Then I awake and look around me at these 4 gray walls that surround me, and I realize that I was only dreaming. For there's a guard and there's a sad old padre. Arm in arm, we'll walk at daybreak, when again I'll touch the green, green grass of home. They'll all come to see me in the shade of that old oak tree, as they lay me 'neath the green, green grass of home. We'll be right back in just a minute or so. I was talking with Dolly Parton a while ago, you know, and we were talking about Miss Norma Jean being gone. And you never find anyone to replace someone. It's someone that actually is a star in their own right, and she's a wonderful little gal. And here's a fellow that you'll have to put up with, honey, for a long time, because he is one of the worst in the world. Let's bring him out here right now. Sadie's favorite boyfriend, Don Howser. I mean, Speck Rhodes. Hey,
you know that, huh?
Do you know what Don Howser told me a while ago?
Ain't no telling.
Said that you'd been to the fortune teller.
Yeah, I went to one of them guys that reads your mind. He worked for an hour on it.
Worked for an hour on
Yeah,
it.
tried to read my mind.
Well, what did he find out? What did you have on your mind?
Girls. That's all he could find on my mind was girls, girls, girls. Just girls.
Speck.
Yeah, that's right.
Listen, don't you ever think of any nice thing like a good steak or maybe some cornbread and molasses, biscuits, and the good things to eat like that?
Someday I may get around to it, but so far I ain't been that hungry, Porter. I don't think of girls. The title of my song is Too Old to Cut the Mustard, but that ain't me. When I was young, I had lots to pay. If I could get around, didn't need no help. But now I am old and getting gray. The folks all look at me and say, too old, he's too old to cut the mustard anymore. He's getting too old, he done got too old. He's too old to cut the mustard anymore. I used to jump just like a deer, but now I need a new landing gear. I could jump a picket fence, but now I'm lucky if I jump an inch. Too old, he's too old to cut the mustard anymore. He's getting too old, he done got too old. He's too old to cut the mustard anymore. When I was young, I had an automobile. I'd scoot myself right under the wheel. I had to fight the girls off with a stick, but now they say,
He makes me sick.
too old, he's too old to cut the mustard anymore. He's getting too old, he done got too old. He's too old to cut the mustard anymore.
Too old to cut the mustard. Thank you, Speck. What a guy, I'm telling you. We have a lot of fun traveling over the country with him and doing the TV shows. We'd like to get serious with you for a moment now, and this is my favorite part of the program when we do the gospel song. And I'd like to do one for you that the Blackwood brothers and I recorded not long ago in an album titled More of the Grand Old Gospel. I hope you will enjoy it. You're not home, you're not home, you're not home yet. I can still hear my Lord's voice ringing. There'll be a crowd to meet you, a choir of angels to greet you. I'd like to tell you a story, if you've got 2 or 3 minutes. This is a story about a preacher. Now, this was a particular preacher who went overseas to fight a war. Now, this was a war for God and not for any country. And he fought a long, long time, and he won a lot of souls. But finally, this preacher got tired and old, and he was coming home. Well, he just happened to be on the same ship with what we call a famous celebrity. Well, when the boat docked, there were thousands and thousands there to meet the celebrity, and they carried him off on their shoulders. But you know, there was no one there to meet the preacher. And he looked into the heavens and said, God, did you forget? And it seemed as though the heavens broke open. And he said, no, I didn't forget. But son, you're not home yet. You're not home, you're not home, you're not home yet. I can still hear my Lord's voice ringing. There'll be a crowd to meet you, a choir of angels to greet you. I didn't forget, but son, you're not home yet. Thank you for watching that good message. Now I want you to meet my guest once again, a real fine one, Mr. Bobby Bear. Let's make him welcome. Thank
you. Boring through the mountains, bypassing the town. Interstate 90 is a sight to behold. But that monument to progress and engineering skill has covered up the old swimming hole. 30 feet straight up from where the old hole stood, they sell 28 kinds of ice cream and the food is good. But it never can compare with the food for the soul you could get from a dip in the old swimming hole. Oh, that old swimming hole, her cool waters ran deep. Felt good to a boy with mud on his feet. Oh, I'm wishing these days I could strip to my soul and go for a dip in the old swimming hole. Oh, gone the wooden schoolhouse, the old country store, that winding dirt road that's winding no more. Yeah, the old swimming hole hears the sound of speeding wheels while entombed beneath the blanket of concrete and steel. Oh, that old swimming hole, her cool waters ran deep. Felt good to a boy with mud on his feet. Oh, I'm wishing these days I could strip to my soul and go for a dip in the old swimming hole.
Boy, that's mighty fine. I wanted him to get it close up here. I wanted you to show him something. We was riding on the bus one day, and Bobby said, "Did you ever see a loser smile?"
And I was losing.
Hey, look, let's see that one time.
I don't know if I can get it or not. Right over here? Yeah. I'm tickled. You can't do it when you here it is.
But boy, that's it. Thank you a lot, Bob. We got a little time left for him. We're going to have a pretty little gal come back, sing just a little bit of one of her songs, Miss Dolly Parton. Hey, something fishy going on.
Yes, I think there's something fishy going on. You said you were going on a fishing trip with some old friend. You said that you'd be home tonight somewhere around 10. Well, here it is, it's 2 o'clock, and you still ain't got home. I think there's something fishy going on. I think that I'm the sucker that's swallowing your line, and I try to make myself believe that it's all in my mind. But you never asked me if I'd like to come along.
The time is all gone, and there's something fishy going on if we don't get off. So we'll see you next week. And sorry we run out of time. If you enjoyed yourself, invite us back next week, same time. So long, everybody.
This has been the Porter Wagoner Show in color. A half hour of good country music and fun brought to you from the home of the Grand Ole Opry. Be sure to tune in same time next week, same station.